All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, day 3 of the End Bad Governance protest rounded up in style, and political elites and prominent Nigerians are slowly beginning to voice out, asking for dialogue. The kind of crowd they are seeing has actually brought reality of the people to their doorsteps. Some protesters in Kano were directly shot at today. They were malhandled, and the elites amongst the Kano protesters have warned security forces not to start a war. They say, this thing you are starting, we can give it back to you, but we want everything to be peaceful, so don't do that again. In Gombe, the turnout was massive and it was peaceful. We also saw a great crowd in Oyo State today. Here is a picture from there. But it was protesters from Plateau State, just to be precise, who shocked everyone with their announcement just towards the end of day 3, which has now gone viral. Plateau State protesters have resolved to hold their church service at the protest ground tomorrow. I'll bring you details on that update towards the end of this video. But the most shocking pronouncement today came from the judiciary. You shocked, ba? Me too, I shocked. It came from the judiciary. Seeing the anger of the people, the Nigerian judiciary realized that it is only a matter of time before the masses will turn on them for all their atrocities, for all their evil against the Nigerian people. And as such, the judiciary that is usually on the side of the government has come out to back the nationwide protest fully and openly, to the point of saying it is okay for members of the judiciary to join the protest. Before I show you details of that shocking pronouncement from the Nigerian judiciary, let me quickly show you this video. Earlier I told you about the chaos in APC and Tinubu camp. Now listen to how a spokesperson of the APC is painting the party in a terrible light on national TV, to the point that the lady interviewing him had to say, "Do you realize that you are tearing your party apart on national TV?" Watch the video.
There is a party aspect of it, but it seems we are in denial. And when there is an issue like this, a national issue, people should be looking at God. The parties have the right to check. And if the party didn't play their part, instead, they were fighting genuine members of the party who were up and doing, advising the party that there is hunger. Remember, a senator from Borno State South has advised the government, who is a chieftain of the APC, a sitting member, a senator of the Federal Republic, advised the government that there is hunger and anger in the land. Let's not allow it degenerate. He played a vital role in making the president and even the Senate president and other key stakeholders. However, how was he paid? He was dismissed from his position in the National Assembly, relegated to an ordinary senator, and then to an extent, you can imagine our national chairman making a statement that he should go and look for another party. This is not acceptable. I think as a party, we need to come back because we have drifted too much, realign, and it's not helping the party. I'm sure you saw what Honorable Yusuf Gagdi said yesterday. His role, first of all, is to his constituency. Yes, we have respect and love for our party. We have respect and love for the president. But it is our duty to air it out when it is not going well. Right.
You realize that you're indicting literally your party on national television. Are you not afraid of backlash?
It's not an indictment. It's not an indictment. In fact, when I look at it as this is a genuine concern for my party, and they should look at it in that light, not abusive. I should not be punished because okay, the senator says, and so many other people, that there is no longer access to government. There is no longer access. So if a sitting senator will complain that there is no access to government, who am I that does not have a political appointment will have access to government? So if this is the best way we talk to our party, so that the party will come back, invite all stakeholders at zonal levels in the state, at federal level, discuss how have we drifted and what can we do to realign, because it's important we deliver service. This is the best way to communicate to Nigerians, service delivery.
Right.
And at this point, Nigerians are not seeing it. It is not hidden that there is hunger in the land.
Okay.
It is not there is nothing affordable anymore in the country. Is it energy? Is it food? Is it even the simple security that you go to your bed and sleep, thinking you will wake up the next morning? Nothing is affordable.
Okay.
So it is our right to talk. The party should not take it as a way of relegating the party. Instead, they should invite every other member of the party to discuss on how to get things right.
You heard that. He said they need to call all the members together and fix things so that things can work. But I'm sorry to say, no amount of talking can fix the APC now. The ship has sailed. The very principle upon which the party was formed, the foundation of the party, was faulty. And if the foundation be faulty, even the righteous can do nothing. That is why anyone who joins the APC automatically begins to misbehave. If he was a good person before, he will turn bad. If he was bad before, his condition will become worse. It is only a matter of time before Nigeria gets rid of them, and gets rid of them forever. Next is that pronouncement by the Nigerian judiciary that shocked everyone. Let's take a look at it. NBA President Mike Yao has directed all NBA branches to address any reported case of human rights violation in ongoing protests. The president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Yakubu Maikiao OON San, has directed all the chairmen of the 130 branches of the NBA to ensure that their respective human rights committees take up observed or reported cases of breach of fundamental rights of any citizen, harassment, intimidation, or torture perpetrated by law enforcement agents, the protesters, or other identified members of the public in the course of these ongoing protests. Chairmen of NBA branches have also been directed to set up situation monitoring committees to monitor and report activities and interactions between law enforcement agents and protesters. According to a press statement, an online monitoring form has been provided, and members of the SMC and other members of the NBA engaged in the monitoring exercise are encouraged to complete the form and submit same for NBA's record and further action where necessary. As protest continues, the NBA encourages citizens, including members of the NBA who are joining the protest, to exercise their rights peacefully. He also urged security operatives to be professional and observe human rights in their duty to enforce the law. This is shocking. The NBA is trembling. They are scared because they did not suddenly become good people. They are still the bad people that we know. But they must have spoken to themselves. Look at this crowd. Look at this number. What are we going to do if it just clicks in this guy's brains that the NBA, the judges, the judiciary are part of the people bringing this problem upon us, and they live amongst us? What if that should trigger in their brains? What are we going to do? And in case you are wondering, what kind of crowd did he see? Let me show you this crowd in Kano today. You saw that. a crowd of teenagers between ages 15 to 19. And I can tell you that over 90% of them are illiterates. It is just an example. This is just a depiction of what corruption has done to our society. So if you are an elite, a member of the judiciary, you see this kind of crowd. There is no way, unless your head don't knock, you are supposed to think that what is the future of all these agitations? Because you can bring tear gas, bring police, you chase them away. They regroup again, you chase them away. You know you cannot continue to win against them. And you coming out to say that human rights cases, any human rights violations, you are ready to tackle it. These ones don't know what they call human rights. So they will not praise you for that or recognize that you are doing something noble. The best way to tame these ones is to ensure that we have a society that is working. That is the best way to tame people like this. If not, they will become your undoing in no distant time. And that is what we are beginning to witness in this country. Now, let us round up with that update from Plateau State. Look at how the papers reported it. End bad governance. Protesters in Plateau to hold church service on protest ground on Sunday. Reporters. Protesters in Jos, Plateau State, are set to hold the Sunday service at the protest ground on the fourth day of End Bad Governance in Nigeria protest. The protests, which began on August 1, 2024, are focused on ending bad governance. The third day of demonstrations witnessed crowds block the Yakubu Gowon Way near the old airport junction. Demonstrators expressed their intention to continue their activism through a Sunday service, showcasing their commitment to the cause. And Suarez here says, who will be answering the divine call to lead Sunday service at the protest ground in Lagos? End bad governance in Nigeria Sunday service protest. You are invited. Everyone. Lagosians are following suit. And this tweet here says, can Abuja please follow suit? Can Lagos follow suit? This guy is calling on Abuja and Lagos to join. And this tweet here says, epic. That is really an epic move. The people of Plateau State have taken these to another level. That region has really suffered. They have really suffered in the hands of bad governance. There is no day, there is hardly a single day that passes and you don't hear news of deaths in Plateau. If it's not bandits kidnapping and killing, it's Fulani herdsmen beheading farmers, and it is just too much. That is why these guys are so keen to end bad governance in Nigeria. And that is the recap of day 3 protest. We move on to day 4 tomorrow, and we'll bring you all the actions right here. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because now because of una. Now I dey here, so don't go away. Don't go.